Welcome, Andor. Welcome back to Off the Reel Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. That's a mouthful. This will be the discussion portion of the episode. If you missed our review and rating, you can go back and watch that. It'll be at the end of this video. So yeah, be sure to watch that first, or don't, if you have no preference. Quick recap, our official rating was an 8.5, which I think is pretty good. But, that being said, let's get into some of the details in the movie. First off, favorite character.
I love Darth Vader, but I don't know how much I
In this movie specifically?
In this movie specifically.
Yeah, it's tough for me. Especially in this movie.
Yeah, it's just this movie though. I think maybe Harrison Ford.
Same thing. Really? I mean,
Same
come on.
thing. But yeah, Han Solo, I think, is my favorite in this movie. Because, there's not...
Right.
Luke doesn't come in really yet.
Yeah, it's not Luke. It's not Han Solo. It's not Leia. I almost don't want to say it's Ben Kenobi for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. I kind of want to say it. I kind of want to say R2-D2. I don't know.
I was thinking about that too.
But realistically, I do love a good villain. So I'm leaning kind of more between Tarkin and Vader.
See, for me, I love Darth Vader. He's probably my favorite character overall.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know if
you don't get enough of him in this movie.
Yeah, I don't think I get enough of him. Even though,
I think I might go with Tarkin. Tarkin, because dude's ruthless.
He is.
And it's good. Peter Cushing is awesome. And the fact that he's wearing, little bunny slippers during all of those scenes just makes it better. No, just is clearly you may fire when ready. It's good.
What the hell was that? This is a bird, directly.
In the room. Okay. Who's your least favorite character?
C-3PO.
C-3PO?
Yeah. He's kind of annoying.
Yeah, he is.
He's got some funny moments, when he's talking to R2-D2, but, other than that, he's kind of just annoying.
Yeah, no, I feel that, definitely.
He doesn't really do a lot. He's just... He always blaming R2-D2 for stuff. I'm like, bro, get off of my nigga. But yeah, he just...
That just makes me think of the Family Guy Star Wars episodes where Cleveland plays R2-D2. They're flying, pulls a gun out the window. I might agree with you, actually. I think C-3PO gets better in later movies.
Yeah. But, who else is going to be your least favorite in this movie?
I think C-3PO. A lot of people love C-3PO. In all movies.
I like him. And it's this, it's such a good they're so good characters. It's you gotta find...
You gotta pick a...
You gotta pick a low one, so...
Yeah, I think C-3PO is one. I don't know why I just ate that. Couldn't help myself. I'm a hungry boy. So let's just talk about what we liked about this film. I mean, first, just the feel of Star Wars. Now, it might be because of the music or whatever. It might just be magic.
it's something, but yeah, the music has a lot to do with it. And it's like, especially...
The thing is, some people feel it in the new movies, and some people do not.
I felt it more in Force Awakens than I did Last Jedi.
Right.
But
Well, Last Jedi was definitely an intentional mix-up. Last Jedi was very intentionally off the Star Wars field.
yeah, and didn't it have a new director, producer or something? Because didn't JJ do...
Yeah, JJ did Force Awakens, and then Rian Johnson did... Which I loved Episode 8. I loved The Last Jedi. Like, there were very few moments in that movie where I was like, I like that. Like, I was going for it.
I didn't love it.
Yeah.
I liked it, but it's...
I mean, I get why some people wouldn't like it. I don't get why you would hate it. Like, there are the people out there that, like, hate the movie, and I'm like, guys, come on. Really?
Because, I mean, if
It's
you
a
love
good-
Star Wars,
Like,
like how can you just completely hate the movie?
Like, Star Wars is there. It's not like it's not there. It has a different, twisted kind of feel to it, but it is there. We're getting a little off topic.
We are.
Because Last Jedi is just... I guess we'll have to review it one day.
We will.
I guess we kind of missed that opportunity a little while back.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The characters.
The feel, the characters. There's very little not to like about this movie. I can't even... the only thing I don't like about it is I'm not that big of a fan of old movies. There's a certain look in the camera that just bothers me for some reason. I don't know what it is.
It's like that. Yeah, the beginning I think it's kind of slow. That can be something like you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
But because like when they're just in the desert, just doing whatever, it's slow. It like really is. I was like, I don't know.
Like, for me, the only real slow part of the movie for me, the only part of the slowness that I don't like is, like, from the moment that it comes up on Luke, like, you know, the super iconic him with the twin sun shot. It's like, Luke. Like, from that moment until they actually, like, buy the droids is pretty slow. That's it, really. Like, the rest of it I can deal with. Him talking to Obi-Wan and talking with the droids and everything. I can live with all that. What else don't I like about this movie? I don't know, man.
There's not much to not like about it.
There's really not. Like, it's pretty well done. Incest? I mean...
Nobody knew about that, though. It is kind of weird saying that.
And we gotta think about this, because in Game of Thrones, it is kind of a weird thing to segue to, but in Game of Thrones, they established that, like, the Targaryens, they're cool with incest. Like, they've been doing it for years to keep the royal bloodlines, which is, like, a thing that is practiced in some cultures and in the past and whatnot. But, I'm just thinking, like, have they ever in Star Wars established that maybe incest is or isn't wrong to them?
No.
Like, do they have a thing against incest there, or, like, would it be fine?
I feel like it'd be weird. I feel like it's a little weird. Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't like it or something. I mean, we obviously don't know, but
Because, I mean, Han, to my knowledge, never brings up again the fact that Luke kissed the sister.
Yeah.
And I guess they would want to avoid bringing that up. But it's there. I mean, you got to deal with it. Either.
I think it helps that they didn't know. Cause like,
I mean, yeah, it helps they didn't know. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, you think Han would
he's gonna pretend he forgot about it, even though it made him extremely jealous.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's kind of like as soon as he finds out that Leia's his sister, it's like his feelings for like automatically go away, and it's like you'd think he'd be like, you know, You think he would have something would have happened? Like it would have taken him a minute to like get rid of his feelings, or like
he
would have been like,
"Oh
my
you gotta love
god."
the moment. We're getting off topic again, but like, you gotta love the moment where in Return of the Jedi, it's like, of course I love him, and he's just like, oh, and she's like, he's my brother, like as if that was supposed to be some clear thing that she didn't find out about 20 minutes ago. Like, what?
Yeah.
That was a silly scene. But that's not what we're talking about. Yeah, no, there's very little not to like about this movie. You said just a little slowness.
Yeah.
And, like, there's no extremely stellar acting. I mean, like, it's not acting to win awards. It's acting to create a character. And they do that really well.
Because Mark Hamill is such a good actor.
Yeah.
But it's like in this, it's just kind of...
Yeah. Just being a whiny little...
Yeah.
Okay, so... I think that can cover most of what we need to... What is your personal favorite Star Wars movie?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is yours?
You know...
How do you not love Empire?
I do love Empire.
I know, I'm just saying, like...
I'm not that huge a fan of old movies. Like, the old thing really drags it down for me. But the Star Wars, like, evens it out. Like, I really... Like, Wizard of Oz...
Oh my gosh.
Not a fan.
I hate that movie so much. I swear.
Why?
I can't do it. I'd rather shoot my foot or something. I can't. And it's like, what, like 3 hours or something?
It's long enough.
I can't. I hate it. It's one of my least favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, I think it has like 100 on Rotten Tomatoes. I didn't expect a reaction like that. No, I do. I love the original trilogy. It's just old movies kind of wear on me a little bit, just a little bit. I am furiously tempted to say The Last Jedi. Like, when I walked out of Last Jedi, I was like, that just blew my fucking mind. I loved it. Like, you can say that makes me not a true Star Wars fan or whatever, but I've loved every Star Wars movie I've ever seen. And if you haven't, then you don't like all of Star Wars. And I do.
Okay, but like...
So who's the true fan now?
Do you really love the first one?
Yes! Pod racing, Duel of the Fates, Darth Maul.
But to love the movie.
Qui-Gon Jinn. Yes, I love it.
Liam Neeson.
I love it.
Liam Neeson is here. We don't need to talk about him.
I don't hate Jar Jar.
Oh,
I don't love Jar Jar. But he's not that big of a problem. Like, they really blew that one out of proportion, to be honest.
Anakin in that movie? Little Annie?
He's a little kid. I always hate child actors.
I hate him.
I hate all child actors.
All?
People, almost all. Bear with me. I usually hate child actors. There are occasions where one nails it. Maybe when a director actually gives a shit about finding a child that can act like a human. I don't know. But like people gotta move past the little Anakin thing.
I hate him.
He's
so annoying.
Like, he's not that great, but he's not any worse than any other child actor out there.
It's not the actor, it's the character though. It's just...
He's just a little pod racing boy. What you got against him?
Everything.
What?
He's just...
What? Tell me.
He's annoying.
More than Jar Jar?
See, that's a good question. They're equals.
What's so annoying about little Annie? Other than the character.
Everything.
People say they hate the actor, not the little boy.
Well, both. They both suck.
I think the prequel, and I might talk about this in some later episode way down the road, but I think the prequels could have been laid out in a better timeline. I think there could have been a different timeline that it followed, to where it didn't spend so much time back here. Mm-hmm. Spent more time building up the movement to the dark side. Mm. But because to be honest, just not buying the like on a dime change. Not my thing. in episode 3.
Well, I think it grew. I mean, we could talk about it.
But they didn't show it growing. Like I'm saying, like they could have spent more time showing the growth.
Yeah.
If they didn't spend so much, like a full third of it back here. Just showing him.
I just think, like, with his... I mean, we're getting off topic, but, like, it was with his mom dying and all this stuff.
Yeah, they showed a little bit of it. They didn't show enough. Like, this is Darth Vader we're talking about here.
And they're two completely different characters. I don't care what anybody says. Anakin is not Darth Vader.
They are two... There is a drastic change that occurs after he gets burned.
Yeah, as soon as he puts... Oh, it's like, oh!
No, okay, but we are getting extremely off topic, so let's jump back on. I actually didn't answer the question. I'm tempted to say Last Jedi, but I don't know, actually. It's hard for me to pick a favorite Star Wars movie. Like, I really did love Last Jedi. I love all of them, really. I love The Force Awakens, not as much as The Last Jedi, but I love The Force Awakens. I love Episode 3. I love Episode 2. I do. That arena scene.
The arena, yeah.
The seismic charges. That junk's badass. I don't care what anybody says. It's awesome. Ewan McGregor.
He carries the prequels.
He does. Just fantastically.
Hello there. Hello. I noticed Ben Kenobi said hello there too.
Yes, he did.
I was like...
Yeah, you know that?
Hey.
Hello there.
Like, I mean, I did, but like, it didn't register till...
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, hey.
No, but yeah, we've gotten very, very off topic. So let's just jump back on. I have one more question to ask you. The Obi-Wan standalone film. Ideally, what would you see in it besides Ewan McGregor? What would you want to happen in the Obi-Wan standalone? And it could be at any point in time in his life, and it could be about anything that occurred.
Well, I guess I feel like it has to be after the prequels, for like as far as timeline goes. And it's like he needs to be talking to Qui-Gon some. Get some Liam Neeson in there.
Some Liam Neeson in there?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah.
You got like little Yoda in Last Jedi, and then like Liam Neeson.
Yeah. Kind of. Since they did it, kind of explain how he forgot about freaking R2-D2. Like, you gotta, like, at least be like, hey, maybe he hit his head or something.
He hit his head. It's like, oh, where the last 10, 20 years go?
Yeah, because, like, he remembers the big stuff, but, like, maybe he just forgot.
Like, maybe he forgot that Darth Vader was Anakin Skywalker. Maybe he's like... Luke said it to him later. He's like, you told me that he killed my father. And he's like, oh,
he did.
From a certain point of view. He's like, wait, you can pull this back together.
Yeah.
He's like, shit, that's right. Sorry, bro. Yeah, what would you... I'll tell you what I want to see. So in the comics, the discanonized comics, Darth Maul's final encounter with Obi-Wan, and it's much like it happened in Rebels. It's like a spoiler for Rebels. No, okay, so Darth Maul comes to Tatooine, and I'm not 100% on it, but I think he goes to he either goes straight to Obi-Wan or he goes to Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru and Luke and draws Obi-Wan out. And they fight. I want to see in that movie and I guess I can't anymore because they did it in Rebels, but I wanted to see Obi-Wan living this desert life kind of like almost 50-50 paired with Darth Maul on the hunt, like coming in on Tatooine. Maybe a little bit of Luke growing up with Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. I want to see these two rivals, like just from the beginning days, coming up and coming to a head. And they did it beautifully in Rebels. I love everything about the way they did it in Rebels. But the way it ends in the comics, like they're fighting, and Darth Maul actually, I believe, gets the upper hand on Obi-Wan. And like takes him down almost, and is like probably gonna kill him. And then like out of nowhere, Uncle Owen blasts him in the head with a rifle, like just blows his brains out. And that's when Uncle Owen is like, "You get the hell out of here. You stay away from Luke. You're trouble." And like he banishes him basically. And that's why Ben lives out in like the desert, middle of nowhere. He's not allowed to be near Luke.
But with like Darth Maul, they'd have to explain, how he survived.
Well, they've already done that. It's in the Clone Wars.
Well, I'm talking like in movies. Do you think they would have to do that? Just like Darth Maul show up out of nowhere?
I wouldn't.
I mean, I feel like you end up
dude, they have a whole series about it.
Yeah, but
Darth Maul takes up like the back half of that series.
But that's not the movies.
I don't care.
So it's like it would be kind of weird.
I'm telling you what I want to see in the standalone Obi-Wan movie.
I feel like they would at least have to touch on like how.
Who is Obi-Wan's main villain? It ain't Darth Vader. It's Darth Maul. If you've watched the Clone Wars, dude, Darth Maul.
The Clone Wars is good.
Darth Maul kills the love of his life. For one. Kills his master. Ruins his day just repeatedly.
But yeah, I feel like you'd have to at least
Jack,
kind of touch on how he...
Come up here. Say hi to the camera.
That's not going to work. But yeah, I feel like you had at least touch on how Darth Maul comes back.
Yeah. You could touch on it a little bit in the beginning. Have the first scene of Darth Maul reeling from the death of his brother and yada yada yada. But I want to see it. I wanted to see it live action. It would have been so awesome. Get Ray Park back for it because he's the right age too. Just so absolutely fantastic. He's precious. Duke is just going at it over there.
He's having a dream.
No, I think he's licking himself.
Oh.
I don't know. So what would you want to see again?
Probably just that. I want to see Darth Maul because I don't know what else they would do.
That's my thing. It's I don't know what they're gonna do, but I want to see the end of Darth Maul and him. But I've already seen it because they did it in Rebels for some reason instead of a live action movie. Mistake, in my opinion. So, any more questions? Okay, I think that'll wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out our social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Let us know. I mean, we're pretty stocked up for the summer, but hell, keep letting us know what movies you want us to review in the summer. And ask us any questions you want us to answer about movies. It can be anything you can think of. I think that being said, we're good to go. Stay toasty. And may the force be with you.